if you guys adopt what I do, you then become rehabilitators. Not rescuers, rehabilitators.
Hello, I'm Jo Maldonado, owner of Centers for Animal Therapies, otherwise known as CAT. CAT is an educational program that offers classes on animals, nature, and natural therapies and is open to the public. We'd like to welcome you to the Rescue for the Rescue tape. We produced this video to help all of you in rescue have the best tools to do your job.
Body language.
I also invite you to go to our website at www.centersforanimaltherapies.com and see all that's available for you at CAT. I know you'll find something that is right for you. And I'm sure this 3-part rescue video will be most useful for you and for anyone who wants to achieve better communication with animals. Enjoy, check out our website, and I hope to see you soon in one of our programs.
The communication is always happening because it's always based in how you feel. Makes sense? So communication is always about emotion influencing body language, which sends a message. Okay? So you have an emotion to a projection, the dog reads a message. You have to know what you're communicating. You guys are in rescue. Rescue means rescue. It means you're trying to save the animal, save the mind. The body's just one aspect of it. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm Todd Langston. I'm a canine behavior expert, and what I'm going to do today is kind of help you guys understand a slightly different perspective for what it is that you do. This being a rescue seminar, I want to show you some specific ways to utilize the fundamentals and the patterns and what I know about packs and socialization to help you guys get more dogs adopted, ensure that the dogs stay in the homes, and better evaluate the situations that you're coming into. A lot of the dogs you guys take, you shouldn't, and a lot of the dogs you don't, you can. And that's what you really need to know. You need to know what these dogs are doing and why. So this is really, you guys are going to find, all about you. It really doesn't have to do with the dogs. The dogs are the easy part. If you go buy a book on body language and you can start, oh, wow. And then add to it the human element that you start to understand, dogs are simple. We're hard. I've never been challenged by the dog, but I'm challenged by myself every day. And that's kind of what I go through. So what I want to do is I want to start with the basics, just basic fundamentals that I'm going to cover on anybody, any dog, any situation, and then I'm going to move into how we're going to use those. I'm going to start with the 3 fundamentals. The first fundamental is communication, the second is exercise, and the third is discipline or structure. When I say communication, what I mean is how dogs communicate, not how we communicate, because we're very vocal. In the world of dogs, they communicate with energy and body language. Energy is emotion being projected through your body language. And it's never stopping unless you're sleeping. So every time you get a thought, whether you're aware of it or not, it's going to influence something in your body. So what that may mean, if you've had a great day, you got a raise, you got a promotion, you closed a big sale, you had a baby, you may walk, wow, yeah, how's it going? Oh my gosh. And what you're doing is you're using body language to tell everybody around how you feel. Now it's your mind that's controlling that. Well, the opposite is also true. It's very easy to spot somebody who's had a horrible day. So communication is always about emotion influencing body language, which sends a message. Okay? So you have an emotion to a projection, the dog reads a message. You need to know what that message is. Because if you don't know what the message is, you're going to miscommunicate all the time. That's your front door. For most people, that is the trigger for a right? And in the best case, it only lasts for 60 seconds. But for some people, it goes on for a long, long time. Well, this is step 1, followed by step 2, followed by the human. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Quit it! Quit it! Quit it! Quit it! Shh! 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 You go to the door anyways. You got the dog by the collar. Hey, come on in, he won't hurt you. Right? And then at some point, you let the dog go, the dog goes up, most likely comes in and goes with his nose right in somebody's crotch, or he goes up and jumps on them, or goes up and gets too excited, or if your dog's nervous, goes up and goes, and then runs back up and goes, and then runs away, right? So this whole pattern right here is actually continued by the human, because when the human comes in with all that energy, they're sending a very clear message, okay? The emotion is intense, frantic, angry, embarrassed. You know how you feel. Whatever that emotion is, if it's not like we are right now, it's not right, all right? So you get all frantic and worked up, and then your body language projects it with tension or anger. You stop breathing. You do a lot of stuff. You have to know what you're communicating. You guys are in rescue. Rescue means rescue. It means you're trying to save the animal, save the mind. The body's just one aspect of it. So the communication that happens at the door is that you project this tension, this frustration, this anger. So your emotion gets weak, your projections get frantic. What do you think your message is? Help me. I need help. I'm not capable of helping. I'm not capable of having control. Obviously what's on the other side of the door may come in and tear us both to shreds. Look at me. I'm freaking out. And the dog goes, no, I know. Which amps you up again. So you have to know what the message is, because it powerfully influences everything they do. 24/7, they're always aware. So what you have to do is you have to know that the behavior is going to happen. It's going to take as long as it takes to get control of it. And you're going to walk into the situation, and now you're going to ask for something clear. They're freaking out at the door. Well, we need to tell them that's not their spot. Hey, shh. Body language. Okay? I'm walking over, claiming the door. Shh. Hey. So that they learn what's on the other side of the door isn't freaking me out, it's mine. So now I'm asking for space. And if you really want to get detailed, now you can ask them to do something specific. What I want you to do is come over and sit right here and wait for our guests to come in and walk by you. And the way you do that is you just repeat it very patiently, very consistently. They bark at the door, you come to the door, shh, you get that to stop, hey. And just by changing your projection, you're changing what you say, so believe it or not, they can change immediately. This always works. I've never not gotten control of a front door in years. It's taken me about 50 times, which was the most I had to do with the dog. But it always works. You walk them back, hey. Now you can walk them over here, sit. Then you turn, you go to the door. They're probably going to get up. You repeat it. Boom. Put them back. You go back to the door. If they get up, so what? You come back. Somewhere between 3 and 10 times later, they're going to stay put. You're going to open the door. Your guests are going to come in, and then they're going to get up. And then you're going to repeat it. But this, having your guests come in, and then they're going to get up. And finally your guests will come in and they'll stay down. And then you'll walk, and they'll get up, and you'll put them back. And finally you'll be able to walk right by your guest, or walk right by your dog with your guest, and then you can release them. And then they can come up and smell. And you controlled everything, 100%. Right? Dogs want a leader. This whole pack leader thing, take it as far as you want. Let's simplify it. They're making decisions for you, or you're making decisions for them. There's no gray. You have to be the one that's making decisions. So the communication is going to tell them that. And it happens immediately. First 10 seconds you touch the leash of these dogs you're rescuing, they're going to know who's making the decisions for who. Right away.